It took me 3 years to delegate myself out of my fitness business. But when we started the cleaning business in October 2020, like we legit only had 6 weeks. Why? Because we had a trip to Austin, Texas. We needed this business to continue to run without us, right? Like we were not going to be in Bozeman, Montana. And so we got to figure out how to make this thing hum and haw without our physical labor. And so how we got this business started. And so I created a sales system and Katie created a cleaning system. So additionally, we created SOP'S for how to train salespeople and how to train cleaning techs. And so this actually allowed us to make our very first employees also our very first trainers. And so this kept Katie and I from actually becoming the bottleneck of growth in our business. And most importantly, here's what it did, is it gave our staff the opportunity to become teachers, to become leaders, to become part of the process of building something really, really cool. When we're on our team meetings, specifically our vision meetings every single week, I look at the people who were there and the people who were there from the beginning, and they started out in different roles and they kept on growing, they kept on evolving. One of the reasons that they were able to do that is because Katie and I got out of the way and we said, you know what? I think you guys can do this better than we can. How do you train a trainer, right? So we have trainer tech SOPs. So when a clean tech comes in, we give them opportunity to learn how to be a training tech, right? So they get the opportunity to teach what they were taught when they came in. They get to teach that to the next person. And so the first part of our trainer tech SOPs is the goal. Like, what is the goal for the trainer tech? And the goal is to have the new Sparkle Boss, which we call our cleaning techs. We call them Sparkle Bosses. We try to get them to be solo cleaners after 5 days. And so we have a prerequisite of what the new clean tech needs to do, but we also have a training portal for training techs as well. There's also a pre-training process as well that we have the training techs understand and know that they share with the new Sparkle Bosses, with the new cleaning techs. In-office training is in there as well. We teach them how to, again, what supplies we use. And then when they're actually out in the field, so that's all in the office and now in the field training. So now this is where the trainer is going to be with the new cleaning tech. And so this is how we do a hybrid model of they do some stuff on their own, where they do office stuff on their own, and then they come in here and we actually they go hip to hip with our new Sparkle Bosses, with our new cleaning techs, and just ensuring that they're doing a great job. They're teaching the new cleaning tech how to approach into our home. They teach them how to communicate with the client. And one of the coolest things that we've implemented through this whole process is that every single day during those 5 days, the trainer is actually doing a report on their trainee, but it just gives us in the office a really good idea of like how they're doing out there. Because again, like all we know is they're out in the field with our training tech. We're not sure how they're doing. This forum has been so good because now every time we have a trainee, we get this report and I just look through it and I'm like, oh, okay, like no red flag. And then the trainers are also taught on how to prevent damage. So again, like they learn this and they teach it to our cleaning techs, our new cleaning techs, obviously knowing the pH levels of certain cleaning products, knowing what's alkaline, neutral, and acidic. There's a chart here that they all know and they must pass a test on. And then just general time standards. Again, this is very general. It's going to be dependent on what type of clean they're doing, but it's just a good idea for everybody to know a general idea of how long it takes to finish, a room, especially for somebody who has no cleaning experience whatsoever. It just gives them a general time frame. So like, oh my gosh, it took me an hour and a half to do a kitchen. It's like, okay, well, why, right? Are you really that slow? Is the kitchen really that dirty? And we can just ask more questions because we have a general idea of like how long something should take. Yo, are you a cleaning business owner who's looking to build a big old business? Well, I have just the resource for you. See, I did a free masterclass where I shared automated marketing funnels, I shared customized sales system, I shared a recruiter funnel, and I shared the business intelligence sheet you saw in this video. So if you want access to those all 100% for free, and you want to build your cleaning business to a big old cleaning business, well then click the link down below, create your free account, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside. Let's go.